This video for me is it's just proof that there are areas of our traditions we must be careful about. Now, I don't know, Sutu people can, or Pedi people can just tell me if what happens in this video here is a part of their tradition. So, what's happening in this clip, it's a bit of a red alarming thing, and it just tells you why we should be able to question, as people who are pretty much advanced and very much well knowledgeable now, if this is what is acceptable, or if these people just went a little bit overboard. Now, if you don't know what's happening here, these boys who are coming from initiation, okay, so this is like a group of them. They are being brought back or led back into the village, and these women start to reveal their clothing. You can see the lady in red there, completely no shame, right out. These are older women. This is no kids. These are older. This is not Gen Z. The lady in pink there, the old lady over here was bending over, I don't know, twerking style towards the person here, the lady in pink in front there, also opening her legs. She goes to go and do that again later on. And as you go on, this just kind of continues. Women backing up and bending over. This lady, this pink dressed lady there. This person, this elderly lady. You can see it's not like it's one person from one point of the generation that's doing this. This is all parts. And then there's the boys coming from their initiation school over there. And so that video for me is a very sad video, in that, is this what we are saying is our introduction for these boys back into society? Is this an introduction into their manhood? Is this an introduction into their maturity? What does this form, basically? That's where I think that's where you see we need to question parts of this aspect of these cultures and stuff like that, or these traditions. And so for those that are pedi, the pedi people, they can tell us, is this common, or this was just only this time that these people did it and it's not a part of? Because this would show we need to constantly question. Now, you'll remember even Jesus had the same thing to deal with concerning his day and age, is that people back then were now taking their traditions and elevating them above God's word. And he says, by so doing, you belittle. Not only do you do not uphold, you do not revere, no, you diminish the place of the word by doing so, by elevating your traditions higher than God. So the Jews had the same struggles that we ourselves are having to deal with right now. It's the Reality Show. We do daily Christian commentary videos. If it's your first time over here, be sure check out the other videos that are down in the pinned comments, and I'm going to check you out over there. Now, that's why I wanted to talk about this, is that sometimes people use slogans like, the Bible is not it's a European manual. It's a European manual. The Pan-Africanists have this love and hate relationship. Oh no, we love God. It's the Jesus that you guys are talking about that we have a problem with, right? And so they've been getting onto this thing, and they've gotten very much used to doing that. And this is why I say we have to question. We have to question what is accepted as part of tradition, and what is acceptable. When you are looking at it, what is acceptable? What is meeting? What is it that when you look at these traditions says, yeah, this is up to that standard? Now, this is why sometimes you see me make videos with Bizrat Africa. Is Bizrat Africa and Chris, they focus on these particular things, the African side of Pan-Africanism, which cultures aspect which affect how people would claim to believe in God. Parts of traditions that are contrary to God. Last time when I shared the link of Chris' platform, he was talking about the creation myths and stuff like that. I don't know if he does have an individual video on that. And so it's the same with this one here. It's the same with this particular subject. By the way, if you didn't get to see Chris' video, the last one that I shared, I have left his link down in the pinned comment, so you can go check him out. Subscribe over there, and let's check out his videos. He does educate around that subject. It's a subject that he's passionate about. He teaches about that all the time. And so we must question his traditions. If they start to question things, if there are certain aspects of things that contradict, we must be able to ask questions. We cannot just accept everything when we see that this is morally bankrupt. Right? These women are just bending over for these kids. Like, wait a minute. What's that about? What makes that right? You know, they are more than willing waking up and saying, you know, the Bible is a European manuscript. But the Bible would have given us the moral code by which we should look at something like that and say, hey, you know, maybe you should not be revealing yourself to kids. You know? Instead of elevating whatever we prefer, or because we see these kids now, oh no, they are matured, but then are they matured to be seeing adults revealing themselves before them? But that's what happens when we elevate our traditions above God's word. It creates this kind of problems. But let's have that conversation. Let's have that conversation. I think Africa is in a position where we can start having these conversations to and fro, and not just ignore the things that we are seeing. I mean, you see it here. There's just no way you can justify what you were just saying. There is no context. I'm listening. Why are they revealing themselves to these kids? It's a red flag, but it shows you aspects that there are things we should be able to question, instead of dismissing everything and making it seem like, I know everything is all Gucci. It doesn't work like that. But y'all tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. I just remember this video. I had meant to do a video when it initially came out, but I wanted the trend to die down, and then we can talk about it. I didn't want to be talking about this alongside that trend. Let's have conversation with those that want to have the conversation with it or on it. But these are things that show you why we need to question parts of our tradition. Yeah, tell me your thoughts down in the comment section, and I will see you on the next episode. Down in the pinned comments, other episodes will be there, and also Chris' channel will be pinned down there. So go check him out. It's Ricky, and I'll see you on the next episode later on. Y'all have a good one.